Hey everybody, it's Aaron and welcome back to the House of Aaron. Alright you guys, so I am back with a new video and I am so excited because, oh my god, we really finna get into the House of Aaron. I feel it coming. I'm really starting to make more videos, so get your asses ready, okay? Because we coming and we coming hard. Alright, this is the House of Aaron where we talk about news, celebrities, hot topics, and politics. And on today's show, we are going to be talking about Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson and their new series that they have going on YouTube. So today I'm chilling. I made some spaghetti and I don't ever cook, but today I was just like, I'm gonna cook and I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna drink some wine. Oh god. And I'm just gonna, chill, eat. I had spaghetti today. I put some shrimp in them bitches. Okay, it was fabulous. Seasoned it up real cute. Sat down, started eating, started drinking my wine. I was gonna have me a nice little Saturday evening. With every meal that I have to get a good YouTube video going, okay, or Netflix or something. So I'm on Netflix and I'm like, okay, let me watch Chelsea Handler's privileged documentary that she's been on every talk show talking about. And then after maybe like 30 minutes of that, I got kind of bored. Not because the documentary is boring, but just because it just wasn't hitting me like how I had wanted it to hit. And it's interesting, it's cute, like I do recommend you watch it, but it got kind of redundant. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of the same conversation. It's the same conversation about white privilege that people have been having for a while now. And so it wasn't really anything new or enlightening. Like I didn't learn anything new from that documentary. So I kind of stopped watching it. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. The point of the video is I turned that off, switched over to YouTube. And of course, who do I see on YouTube? I see Shane Dawson. So Shane Dawson, of course, he's the famous YouTuber. Everybody knows him. Back in the day, he used to do all these cutesy, comedy videos and just all types of stuff, try to make people laugh or whatever. But now he has gone into this realm of like documentary type stuff, docu-series type stuff, which I think is so awesome. I love it. Whoever is producing it, directing it, shooting it, editing it, does a really good job because their comedic timing when it comes to certain things is just perfect. So I think Shane Dawson doing this documentary stuff is awesome. But he is now doing a series with the controversial, Jeffree Stars. Okay, the Jeffree Stars with an S at the end. Okay, we're calling him Jeffree Stars. I don't really know how I feel about it. Because I feel two types of ways about it. Like I'm loving it, I'm living for it, I'm sipping all the tea because y'all, they are spilling a lot of tea in this documentary series that they have going on. This is their second one, I believe, that they're doing. The first one, I honestly don't even remember what the first one was about. Okay, so the first video of the series is called The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star. Okay, I had to look on my computer because y'all, I cannot with all the different video titles. And then the second video is called The Secrets of the Beauty World. Okay, so I just finished watching The Secrets of the Beauty World, and when I tell you they was dropping a lot of gems in there, they was spilling a lot of tea in there, it was crazy, okay? And I have the fan on above me, so if you hear the fan in the background, that's what that is. I apologize. I was thinking about turning it off due to audio reasons because I want the audio to sound as crisp and clean and nice as possible. But at the same time, I do not want to be sweating and be hot. And when I'm sweaty and then when I'm hot, I get nervous, and then that creates more sweat, and that makes me more hot, and then I have anxiety, which makes me more hot and makes me more sweaty. So I just decided to opt for the fan. So if you hear a little bit of noise, that's what it is. All right, back to the show. So I just finished watching the second video of the series, The Secrets of the Beauty World. And it's actually really good. Like I said before, Shane Dawson's team does a really good job at shooting this stuff. It's really interesting, and it gives you a good insight about what's happening in the world of Jeffree Star and behind the scenes of his YouTube and his beauty empire and his business, because that's what most of this second part is about, is how Jeffree Star goes about with his day-to-day as far as his business is concerned, and his company, which is called Jeffree Star Cosmetics, where they make palettes and lipsticks and do all this other stuff, okay? So the premise of this series, I believe, is to show the process and the making of Shane Dawson coming out with a makeup line through the avenue of Jeffree Stars. So I'm gonna just start off by this. Shane Dawson, I feel totally indifferent about. I don't like him. I do like him. He's cool. He's okay. I don't love him though. I'm not a super fan or anything like that. So he's cool. As far as Jeffree Stars though, just to give y'all a disclaimer, I don't fuck with Jeffree Stars. Okay, I don't mess with Jeffree Stars because he has shown his hand way too many times for me, and it just is not cute. After multiple racist scandals, after multiple other generic scandals, okay, I have decided that I cannot, because I used to be subscribed to Jeffree Star for the longest time, but I just cannot do it. He's just is so problematic in so many ways. And what really knelt the coffin, wait, is that how you say it? What really put the nail in the coffin, I guess, is when James Charles was involved in that whole scandal with that girl Tati, who I did not like, okay, because I felt like she was a crybaby ass bitch. Okay, period. Like, stop, go on with your crocodile tears. I don't care for it, okay? And I felt like she was blowing situations up to benefit her and to discredit James Charles. And then Jeffree Stars got involved and started going after James Charles' brother. And Jeffree was calling James a predator, and he's disgusting, and he's sick, and he should be put behind bars. He should be under the prison, all this type of stuff. He needs to be sentenced to life. Okay, I'm totally kidding. Jeffree Star never said those things. But I think he did say that James Charles should be in jail or something crazy like that. And the whole time when he's tweeting these things, I'm like, no, your ass should be in jail, okay, for all the shit you've been up to. But I didn't like how he crucified James Charles for doing basically the same exact things that you do, and you do them worse. I don't like him. I don't like him. But Jeffree Star, his popularity is based off of people not liking him. And I think he loves it. He loves people to hate him. Like, it's kind of like the Kardashians. The Kardashians have built an entire empire and have $1 billion net worth because they've banked off of not only people being obsessed with them and people wanting to be just like them, but they've banked off the fact that they stay relevant consistently for years because so many people hate them, okay? If we didn't hate the Kardashians and we just felt indifferent about them or didn't care about them, they would not make as much money as they do. And that is the same case with Jeffree effing Stars, okay? So anyways, back to this documentary, The Secrets of the Beauty World. I wrote down some notes because I just want to go over a couple of things because y'all, they exposed the beauty industry. And I'm not even into the beauty industry. I watch very select people. I watch James Charles twice a year. I watch Jayla Corianne whenever she uploads. And as far as makeup is concerned, I think that's about it. Those are the only two people that I watch makeup wise. I used to watch Jeffree Stars from time to time, but I stopped after that whole James Charles thing, okay? I'm really not into the beauty stuff, but if Shane Dawson is doing a documentary about it, you know it's gonna be good and you know you gotta watch, okay? So first off, one of my notes that I wrote down is that Jeffree Stars with an S is exposing Nikki Tutorials and Too Faced for the deal that they did, I guess. This is something I had no idea about. I don't follow Nikki Tutorials. I know her face, I know her name, and I know she does a lot of makeup stuff. But apparently they were talking about money and how these brands and companies give out these 360 deals, basically, and they don't be paying the influencers or the celebrities their rightful amount, okay? These companies sell a bunch of lipsticks and palettes and blenders and brushes, and they really don't pay the influencers and YouTubers shit. They don't pay them anything. And he basically brought up Nikki Tutorials and how apparently they made like $10 million in profit for their Too Faced palette collab with Nikki Tutorials. She was only paid a flat rate of $50,000. And apparently when they did all the math, it came up to like 0.005% of the 10 million profit that Too Faced made. So once they started talking about that, I started listening a little bit closer to the documentary because they were spilling a lot of tea. And I'm like, y'all spilling this kind of tea? Okay, let me listen in closer. Okay, let me pull my laptop up. Let's see what's really going on. Basically, this whole episode, a lot of it is about money because I guess Shane Dawson wants to do like this makeup collab with Jeffree Stars. For whatever reason, I really don't understand how someone who doesn't wear makeup wants to sell makeup. But that's beyond my pay grade, okay? But a lot of this episode was about money, and Shane was very obsessed with the fact that he could make a lot of money. I guess and this is one of the things that I didn't like about the documentary, how Shane like portrays to be this very poor person, like, oh my god, I don't have any money, I don't nearly have as much money as these YouTubers, and I've never really knew how to make money and never had a desire to make money, and I'm poor, like a poor unfortunate soul, okay? They need to put Shane in the new remake of The Little Mermaid with Halle Bailey because he he's just a poor, unfortunate soul. Like, he talks consistently about how he's never really made a lot of money. And so he's obsessed with the fact that you can make a lot of money selling makeup. And of course, if you have the machine of Jeffree Star Cosmetics behind you, like, these people are going to make millions. So Shane asked Jeffree, like, how much money can you make off of a palette? Like, how much money have you made off of a palette? And, you know, Jeffree is like, okay, like, if you really want to know. So he gets his little iPhone out. He starts typing up with his nails. Like that. He starts doing all that. Starts calculating, and then he shows his phone to the camera. Like, he switches it around. It's his calculator, and you see the amount. So if I'm not mistaken, the calculator on his phone said 20,800,000 or something like that. Jeffree effing Stars makes over $20 million every time he releases a new collection or a palette. And Shane was shook. That's a lot of money. Another part of the documentary that I thought was interesting was when they started talking about the business and how they have to manufacture the products and how much it costs to actually make like one palette or one lipstick collection or whatever. And they started really exposing the industry. Morphe and Sephora and Ulta and all those makeup brands and all the cheap ass makeup brands that they house in those stores. He started exposing them all. He was like, they only make those products for $5, $6, $7 and they sell them for $50, $60, $70 and this, that, and the third. Like, basically exposing how, you know, they make these products in China, they mark up the price by 700% and sell them for $52. They're playing on the consumers, and really they're playing on the laborers who have to make these products and are probably getting paid like zero money for only the people who are in corporate to make a whole bunch of money. So it is kind of fucked up. And so they kind of go into that, exposing the beauty industry and how everything works money wise. But what I did not like about it was he kind of threw James Charles under the bus. And Kylie Jenner. And from my understanding, at the time that they were filming this, James Charles and Jeffree Stars were friends. They were cool. They actually worked together because Jeffree effing Stars has a merch manufacturing company. And James Charles is signed to them. So at this time, they were friends. And I didn't like the fact how he threw James Charles under the bus, saying that, you know, his Morphe palette is manufactured in China, and it's still good quality, and it's still this, that, and the third, but it's not my palette, okay? It's not custom like my palette, okay? He basically was alluding to the fact that his palette supposedly is better than James, which I thought was kind of shady. But what I even thought was worse is how he went after Kylie Jenner and said that her cost of goods is about $3. So it takes her $3 to make whatever product, and they sell them for like $30-$40. And I thought that was kind of shady, how he was throwing Kylie Jenner under the bus. Because I'm like, girl, what did Kylie or James Charles do to your ass? Okay, like, damn, like, you did not have to throw them under the bus and use their names and stuff like that. But when I tell y'all, I was living for the tea. I was living for it. I was like, spill the tea on Kylie Cosmetics. Okay, Kylie, since you want to go on Twitter and put all the rumors to rest about your rendezvous with Tyga after you just broke up with your baby daddy, Travis Scott, you need to go on Twitter and set the record straight, okay? Do y'all really make these lip kits for $3 and then sell them for $25? Like, what's tea-sis? I think that's about it. I just want to say, this is just to close this out. I feel like this whole series is a whole ploy and marketing scheme to fix Jeffree Star's image, because he has a very poor image, okay? He's a very mean and disgusting person. He's not a nice person at all. He's done a lot of shady and just weird things. Some people on YouTube view his behavior as being predator-like doing the same stuff he accused James Charles of doing. And just overall, he has a very piss poor image, even though he has 1 billion subscribers on YouTube and makes $1 billion a year. With that being said, I feel like this is just one big ploy to up his image and to try to get him, because honestly, he did look like a really good, nice, helpful person in this docu-series. Like, he's looking like he's taking Shane under his wing and he's going to help Shane make a lot of money, and he's uncovering and exposing the beauty industry for all of their crazy scheming tactics. But at the end of the day, I know that this is only to help Jeffree effing Stars and nobody else. I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. It's cute. I'm living for it. Like, I'm sipping all the tea that you're giving. But at the same time, I mean, do I like you anymore after watching it? No. They're talking numbers in this video, and Shane is talking about doing deals with Jeffree and merch and this, that, and the third. And Shane Dawson, I'm sure everything is signed, sealed, and delivered, and y'all are probably ready to launch this makeup line soon after this docu-series ends. But I don't think that Shane Dawson should be so quick to trust Jeffree effing Stars. Okay? Do not be quick to trust him, because he has been proven. He has proven to us that he cannot be trusted. Shane is looking real happy. He's crying. He's like, oh my God, like, I'm gonna make a lot of money and I'm gonna do a palette, and Jeffree effing Stars is so great and he's nice and he's this, and no, sweetie, okay? You need to watch his ass, okay? You need to watch his ass. Anybody who looks like a skeleton, you need to watch them, okay? Scary looking, just scary, okay? It's something about Jeffree effing Stars that's just not, it's crooked. It's real crooked, and I want Shane to tread lightly, okay, Shane? Tread lightly. But anyways, that's all I have for today. If they drop a new episode, okay, you know, I'm gonna be in there talking about it. And I really want to, I think at the beginning of my videos, I'm gonna start doing like what I'm obsessed with, like someone or something that I'm loving at the moment, and then at the end of the videos, do something or someone that I am just like annoyed by at the moment, or do like little segments like that, or kind of like read out some tweets or read comments out. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll read like a fan love comment or something like that. Like read a comment from a supporter and shout them out and do something like that. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. But anyways, alright. So if you haven't already, follow me on my social media platforms, Aaron E. Keenan on Instagram and Twitter. Go ahead and go over to my other YouTube channel, The Life of Aaron, if you want to see my life. I'm vlogging and it's my life, so you should definitely watch. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, House of Aaron. Comment down below. I want to know your opinions. And that is pretty much it. Alright, so don't forget to create a great day.